Okay, let's talk about comments in Java. The purpose of comments is to document your programs and to improve the readability of your programs. But what you'll find is put comments in because you or someone else will look at your code and not know what you meant and think, what was somebody thinking when they wrote this code? Purpose of comments is to explain it to whoever's going to be looking at it. And that someone might be you 6 months after you've written the program and you say, what was I doing? What was I thinking? What did this mean? So put comments in. Good, full, complete, meaningful comments. All right, there are 3 types of comments: end of line, block, and JavaDoc. The end of line comments are those that follow 2 forward slashes. Anything after those forward slashes to the end of that line is ignored by the compiler. Here's an example of end of line comments. I've got an int declared with the name A, it's equal to 2. After those 2 forward slashes, the rest of the line is ignored. I can put anything I want there, it's going to be ignored, but only what's on that line on which those 2 forward slashes are written. Okay, block comments are forward slash and an asterisk, and then an asterisk and a forward slash. Anything between those 2 elements, that forward slash asterisk and the asterisk forward slash, is ignored. This is also known as a traditional comment. Okay, a block example, here we have a forward slash and asterisk. Anything between that and the asterisk and the forward slash will be ignored. You can have a million lines there, they'll all be ignored. All right, third kind is JavaDoc comments. This is a forward slash 2 asterisks, then an asterisk and a forward slash. Anything between those 2 elements, the forward slash double asterisk and the single asterisk forward slash, is ignored. The JavaDoc command will extract those JavaDoc comments when it prepares those HTML pages. All right. End of line and block comments are usually intended for the programmer and those who are going to revise the code. JavaDoc comments are intended for users of the code. Now, what we should do at the beginning of every class is have some identification comments, and these are JavaDoc comments. You'll note the forward slash double asterisk and then the following or the trailing single asterisk forward slash. Give the description of the class, the author's name, the author's email address, and the last change or revision date. All right, in conclusion, why do we have comments? Make life easier for all of us who are looking at using the code. We have 3 different kinds of or types of comments: the single line, the multi-line, the JavaDoc. Our practices are to put meaningful, good comments in all of our code. And we certainly should have in all of our code, in every class, those identification comments that tell us who wrote what we're looking at when it was last revised. Okay, thanks.